Hello, my dear friends. How are you today? I hope you're happy and feeling strong. I'm so glad you're here with me. Today, we will talk about something very important. It can really change your life forever. This is not just a normal talk. It's more than that. It's a wake-up call for you. I will give you real-life examples and ideas from science. You will learn how to stop wasting time and follow your dreams. On this channel, I help you learn English, grow your confidence, and change your life. I will show you how to become better step by step. This video can be the moment that changes your whole life. Please stay with me till the end. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and give it a like. Join me on this amazing journey. We are going to become stronger together. Let's move toward success with simple steps every day. I believe in you. We all have dreams in our hearts, don't we? Maybe your dream is to buy a nice car for your parents. Maybe you want to fly in an airplane and visit your grandparents. These dreams make us smile. They make life exciting. When we think about our dreams, they feel so real. We can see them in our minds. We feel happy and hopeful. But dreaming is not enough. Dreams need action. Without action, they stay only in our head and never become real. How many times have you said, "I will start tomorrow"? Maybe you were tired. Maybe you thought, "Today I'll rest. I'll work hard next week." And then next week comes, and you say the same thing again. It becomes a cycle. Slowly, time starts to pass. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months. And before we know it, years are gone. Then one day we look back and think, why didn't I do something when I had the chance? Now, think about this. What if your grandparents are not there anymore when you finally have time to visit them? How would you feel? The sadness and regret would hurt a lot. That's the danger of waiting too long. This habit of waiting and delaying is called procrastination. It means not doing something now and always pushing it to later. Almost 80% of people in the world deal with this problem. That's a huge number. And it's not just about being lazy. Procrastination is more than laziness. It's deeper. It happens when there is a gap between what we want to do and what we actually do. We may want to study or work, but our actions say something different. That's the real problem. And you know what? It's not always your fault. There are real reasons why we procrastinate. Science and psychology explain that the brain sometimes stops us from doing hard things. It wants us to feel safe and comfortable. Sometimes, when you don't do what you should, you feel bad. You feel guilty and think, "I wasted my time." That guilt turns into stress. You feel sad, tired, and even angry with yourself. It can lead to anxiety and depression. But here is the big question. If procrastination makes us feel bad, why do we keep doing it? Why do we repeat the same thing again and again? We feel guilty, we feel regret, but still we wait. What is really going on? It's like a loop. First, we delay our work, then we feel bad, then we promise to start tomorrow. But tomorrow, we delay again. We blame ourselves. This cycle continues every day until we feel stuck and hopeless. Let me give you a small example. Suppose you want to learn English. You tell yourself, "I will start today." But then you pick up your phone and scroll through social media. You forget your plan. Later, you feel disappointed with yourself. You see other people working hard and improving, and you wonder why you are not doing the same. But still, the next day, you repeat the same thing. That's how procrastination works. It steals your time without you even noticing. But don't worry, my friend. The good news is that you can break this habit. You can stop wasting your time. It won't happen all at once, but you can take small steps, and I will help you learn how to do it. In the next chapters, I will explain more about why we procrastinate and how to stop it. You will learn new ways to fight laziness, focus your mind, and take real action. Your dreams are waiting for you to start. Today is the day to begin. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Even small progress is better than doing nothing. Trust yourself. You are stronger than you think. So, are you ready to change your life? Are you ready to take control of your time? Then let's go on this journey together. It's not too late. You can still become the person you dream of being. Let's make it happen. Let's now try to understand why we procrastinate. Don't worry, I will keep everything simple. You don't need to know hard science. But I will explain some ideas that can help you understand your own habits and how to improve them. Many people think they procrastinate because they are lazy, but that's not true. There are deeper reasons why we keep delaying our work. When we understand those reasons, we can take control of our time and start changing our lives. One big reason is that we don't believe in ourselves. This is called the expectancy theory. It means if you think something is too hard for you, you will not even try. You already feel like you will fail before you begin. Let me give you an example. Suppose you want to learn English. You tell yourself, it's too hard. I'll never speak well. That thought stops you from starting. It's not because you can't do it, it's because you don't believe you can. So, what can you do? Start small. Don't say, I'll speak perfect English in 1 year. Instead say, today I'll learn 5 new words. That's simple and easy. When you do small things and succeed, your confidence grows day by day. Small goals are easy to achieve, and they give you a good feeling. That good feeling pushes you to do more. Slowly, you start to believe, yes, I can do this. And that's when your journey really begins. Belief is very powerful. Another reason we procrastinate is that we all love instant pleasure. This is called the need for immediate reward. For example, watching Netflix feels fun now. Scrolling Instagram feels easy now. But studying or working feels hard. So, we avoid hard things. We like what gives us quick happiness. But the problem is, quick happiness does not help our future. Playing games for hours might feel good today, but it doesn't help you pass your exam or reach your dreams tomorrow. So, how do we fix this? Give yourself a small reward after finishing a task. For example, study for 1 hour, then eat your favorite snack. Or take a short break and relax. This makes your brain link work with something good. When your brain sees a reward after work, it starts to enjoy the process. You'll begin to feel happy, even while studying or working. Soon, you will feel strong and proud when you finish things. That's how habits are built. Now, let's talk about something called the cumulative effect. This happens when you keep delaying tasks. The work starts to pile up like a mountain, and then one day, you feel stuck. You don't even know where to begin. Let's take an example. If you don't clean your room for 1 day, it's fine. But if you don't clean it for a whole week, it becomes a big mess. Then it feels so hard that you don't want to start. The solution is to do small parts. Instead of saying, I will clean the whole room, just say, I will clean the table today. Tomorrow, clean the shelf. The next day, clean the floor. One step at a time is the key. Big work becomes small when you break it down. You won't feel stressed. And when you finish each small part, you feel happy. That happiness helps you continue. Bit by bit, you will finish everything, and it won't feel hard anymore. Now let's look at another reason we delay work. It's called hyperbolic discounting. It means we choose small rewards today instead of big rewards later. For example, we rest now instead of studying for an exam that is 1 month away. We think, it's far away, I'll study later. But later comes fast. Suddenly, the exam is tomorrow, and we feel nervous. We forgot that long-term success needs effort today. So we keep enjoying now and forget the future. To stop this, try visualizing your future. That means closing your eyes and thinking clearly about your dream. Imagine yourself getting that job you want, or flying on a plane to visit your grandparents, or buying a car for your parents. Make the picture in your mind as clear as a movie. Feel the joy of success. Feel how proud your family will be. That dream can become real, but only if you start now. Use the power of your mind to stay focused. When the future becomes real in your mind, you will want to work hard today. You won't want to waste time. Your dream will pull you forward. You'll stop choosing short fun and start choosing long-term joy. All of these ideas are connected. That's why scientists created something called the temporal motivation theory. This big theory puts everything together. It says we procrastinate when we don't value the task, when the reward feels far away, or when we lack confidence. Think of it like this. If the work feels boring, the reward feels too far, and you don't believe in yourself, you won't do it. But if you make the task fun, the reward clear, and your belief strong, you will take action. The good news is you can change. You can train your brain to enjoy progress. You can make work feel easier by starting small. You can make your goals feel close by imagining them every day. You are stronger than you think. Let's now decide to stop delaying. Let's take small steps every day. Let's believe in our dreams. Remember, change doesn't happen in one big jump. It happens slowly with one simple action each day. Start today, not tomorrow. You've got this. This chapter explains one important idea. It combines everything we talked about before. It shows that we procrastinate when we don't care enough about a task, when we think the reward is far away, or when we don't believe in ourselves. Let's take a simple example. Imagine you want to start your own business. It's a big dream. But when you think about it, you feel scared. You think, I don't know how to do it. What if I fail? On top of that, you also feel that success will take a very long time. You may have to wait for many years to see results. So instead of starting, you delay it. You wait, and time keeps passing by. This problem will never go away if you keep thinking like this. You must change the way you think. You have to believe that small actions today will lead to big success later. Your journey starts with one simple step. Now that we understand why we procrastinate, let's talk about how to stop it. You don't need to do everything at once, but you can begin with one thing: setting clear goals. Writing down your goals makes them real. For example, if your dream is to buy a car for your parents, don't just think about it. Write it down. Then break that goal into small steps. You could say, I'll save a little money every month. Next, create a daily plan. Planning your day helps you stay on track. Before you sleep at night, Make a list of what you want to do tomorrow. Write it clearly. When you wake up, follow your plan step by step. Distractions are one of the biggest problems. Our phones, social media, and notifications steal our time. So when you're working, turn off your phone. Close apps like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Give your full attention to your task. There is a simple trick that works well. It's called the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes to do it right away. It could be replying to an email or putting your books back on the shelf. These small actions build your rhythm. When you complete one task, you feel good. That feeling helps you keep going. Soon, you finish more things than you thought you could. Momentum is like a push that keeps you moving. Another great idea is to stay accountable. Tell someone about your goal. It could be a friend, a parent, or a teacher. When someone knows your goal, they can check on you and remind you to keep going. Sometimes we forget why we started. So always keep the big picture in mind. Think of your dream. Think of your parents smiling when you buy them something special. Think of the moment you reach your goal. Let it inspire you. Let's now talk about something that steals our time quietly. That thing is social media. Believe it or not, it is more dangerous than we think. Science says it can be as addictive as smoking, drinking, or even drugs. Every time you open Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, your brain feels happy. It gets a small shot of a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine makes you feel good for a short time. That's why we keep going back to check our phones. But there's a big problem. That happiness is not real. It doesn't last. It's just a trick your brain plays on you. It feels like joy, but it doesn't help you grow or move closer to your dreams. In countries like the United States, people spend more than 7 hours a day looking at screens. That's almost half of the time they are awake. Just imagine how much they could achieve if they used that time for something meaningful. Think about this. You are scrolling through your phone, and your parents or grandparents are sitting right next to you. You could talk to them. You could laugh with them, but instead, you are staring at a screen. One day, those people will not be there anymore. Then you will think, why didn't I spend more time with them? That regret will hurt deeply. We don't realize it now, but the time we waste is time we can never get back. Every minute you spend on social media is a minute taken from your future. But your future will not accept excuses. It will only show you the result of your choices. You have the power to make better choices, starting today. There is a quote I want you to remember. An error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it. This means it's okay to make mistakes. But if you keep making the same mistake, then it becomes your choice. So ask yourself honestly, are you really living your life or just existing? Living means following your dreams, spending time with people you love, and doing something that matters. Existing means doing the same thing every day without purpose. You have so much potential inside you. Don't let social media steal your future. Don't let it control your time, your focus, or your life. It might feel small now, but over time, it becomes a big problem. Today is the right time to take action, not tomorrow, not next week. Decide now to take back your time and use it for something good. Your future self will thank you, and your present self will feel proud. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. Start by planning your day. Take one small step. talk to someone you love, learn one new thing, and slowly you'll see your life change for the better. Most people now spend more than 7 hours a day looking at screens. That means nearly half of their waking time is spent with phones, TVs, or computers. Now imagine doing this every day for 1 year, 10 years, or longer. When you look back after many years, what will you see? Will you feel proud of how you spent your time? Or will you feel sad, thinking you wasted so much of your life looking at a screen? Imagine this. You are sitting with your parents. Instead of talking to them or sharing stories, you are scrolling through social media. You're laughing at videos while the people who love you sit quietly beside you. One day, those people won't be there anymore. When they are gone, you will not remember the videos. You will remember the lost chance to hold their hands, to smile at them, and to say, I love you. Every hour you waste on social media is like saying sorry to your future self. But let me tell you something important. Your future self doesn't accept that apology. Why? Because you had the power to make better choices today. You can't go back and fix the past, but you can decide to live differently from now on. There is a strong quote you should remember. An error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it. This means it's okay to make mistakes. Everyone makes them. But if you keep doing the same thing again and again without trying to change, then it becomes your own choice. That's when the mistake becomes a real problem. We all make poor choices sometimes. Maybe we waste time, ignore our dreams, or forget to love the people around us. But you have the power to stop. You can begin to live with purpose starting right now. There's a big difference between living and just existing. Living means chasing your goals, learning new things, and building strong relationships. Existing means doing the same things every day without any real reason, like waking up, checking your phone, and going to bed again. Let me ask you a serious question. Are you truly living, or are you just going through each day like a robot? Life is short. You don't get extra time. Every day is a gift, and you must use it well. There is a story I want to share with you. A man worked hard every day to earn money. He always said, I'll enjoy life later. But he never took time for his family or for the things he truly loved. When he was old and near death, he didn't smile. He looked back and said, I wish I had lived differently. He didn't care about money anymore. He just wanted time. Time he had already lost forever. Don't let this become your story. Life is not only about working or relaxing, it's also about laughing, creating memories, and following your heart. If you ignore this truth, you will feel regret later. And regret is one of the saddest feelings. Now let me tell you something important. Your mind does not always tell you the truth. In fact, sometimes your own mind lies to you. Yes, it really does. Your thoughts often give you excuses to stay lazy or stop working. Your mind says, you are tired, just rest a little more. It says, start tomorrow. Today is not the right day. Or, one small break won't hurt. But these are not helpful thoughts. These are traps. They stop your growth. Your brain wants you to stay in a comfortable place. That's because comfort feels easy and safe. But comfort can be dangerous. It can keep you stuck in the same place for years without letting you grow or try new things. Imagine a bird sitting in a cage. The cage feels safe. There's no danger there, but the bird can't fly. It can't see the sky or Feel the wind. That's what comfort does. It makes you feel safe, but it also traps you. The bird was born to fly, not to sit in a cage. Just like that, you were born to dream, to move forward, and to grow. Staying in your comfort zone may feel nice today, but it will steal your future. You have the choice right now. You can continue spending hours looking at your phone, waiting for something to change. Or you can put the phone down, get up, and take one step toward your goal. That small step can change everything. Nothing great ever happens in comfort. If you want something better, you have to do something different. You must step outside of what feels easy and begin the journey, even if it's hard in the beginning. The truth is, life is short. You don't know how many days you have left, so don't waste them doing things that don't matter. Use your time to create something beautiful, something real. That is the only way to truly live. You may feel scared or unsure. That's okay. Everyone feels that way at times, but don't let fear or comfort control your future. Let your dreams guide you. Let love and purpose lead you. You are stronger than you think. Let me tell you a simple story. Imagine a student who has a big exam coming soon. Instead of studying, the student says, "I will watch just one episode of my favorite show." That sounds harmless, right? Just one episode. But after one episode, they say, maybe just one more. Then another, and another. Before they even notice, the whole day is gone. They feel tired, the exam is still waiting, and nothing important was done. Why did this happen? It happened because the mind chose comfort over effort. Watching TV is easy and relaxing. Studying is harder and needs focus. Our brain often picks the easy way. It tricks us into believing just one episode won't hurt. Now imagine something different. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. You're older and you look back at your past. Ask yourself, will I feel proud of how I used my time? Or will I feel regret for wasting it? You might say, I could have learned more. I could have worked on my dreams. But I wasted too much time on my phone and other distractions. That thought will feel heavy. Regret hurts more than we think. Every second you spend scrolling through your phone is a second you could have used to do something meaningful. You could have started a small business, learned a new skill, or spent time with your family. That time is gone forever. Let me share one powerful idea with you. Regret is heavier than failure. This means it's better to try something and fail than to never try at all. Because when you try, you learn and grow. But when you don't, you stay stuck. Failure teaches you. It shows you what doesn't work and helps you improve. Wasting time teaches you nothing. You just lose moments that could have helped you move forward in life. So, always try. Even small efforts matter. You may be thinking, how can I stop wasting time? It feels so hard. That's okay. You are not alone. Many people feel this way. But the good news is, change is possible. You just need to start with small steps. The first thing you can do is set limits. Use apps to track how much time you spend on your phone or computer. Set daily limits for social media or games. You will be surprised how much time you're losing. The next thing is to replace the habit. When you feel like picking up your phone, do something different. Read a few pages of a book. Go for a short walk. Work on your dream, even for just 10 minutes. Being present is also very important. Spend more time with your family and friends. Talk with them. Laugh with them. Play games or cook together. These moments create memories that last. Social media will never give you that. Every time you feel like wasting time, stop and ask yourself, will this help my future or hurt it? This simple question can change your decision. When you think of your future self, you will want to choose better. Your life is a gift, and your time is more valuable than anything. Don't spend it on things that don't matter. Small distractions like short videos or endless scrolling seem harmless, but they are stealing your future, 1 minute at a time. There is one important truth to remember. Everybody dies one day, but not everybody truly lives. Some people just go through the motions day after day without ever doing something that matters. Don't let that be you. Make the choice to live fully. Follow your dreams. Build a life you can be proud of. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to try. Take one step today, then another step tomorrow. Keep moving forward little by little. In the end, you will look back and smile. You will say, I made the right choices. I used my time well. I didn't let social media or fear control my life. That feeling is worth more than anything. You have the power inside you to change. You can learn new things. You can create something beautiful. But it all starts with one small decision: to stop wasting time and start living with purpose. You are stronger than you think. Your future self is waiting for you. That version of you, 10 or 20 years from now, is hoping that you make smart choices today. Don't let your future self down. Take control of your time, starting now. It's time to break free from the things that distract us every day. Let's stop wasting hours and start living with purpose. Life is not just about passing time. It's about using time to build something beautiful and meaningful. Let's begin by talking about something we all experience. It's called desirable rewards. These are things that make us feel good right now. For example, when we scroll Instagram, we feel excited. When we watch Netflix, we feel relaxed. When we chat with friends or play games, it's fun and easy. These things give us quick happiness. They don't ask for much effort. That's why our brain loves them. It feels good without needing hard work or patience. But here's the problem. These small rewards don't last long. They disappear quickly. Ask yourself, does watching Netflix today bring you closer to your dream job? Does spending one more hour on your phone make you smarter or more successful? The answer is no. These rewards feel nice in the moment, but they don't help your future. They give you nothing in return. When they are over, you're left in the same place, without growth, without change, and without progress. Now compare that to a big goal, like buying a home for your parents or getting the job of your dreams. These long-term rewards are not fast or easy. They take time, patience, and a lot of effort. But when you finally achieve them, the feeling is much better. It lasts longer. It fills your heart with pride. It changes your life in a real way. That happiness is deep and strong, not just a quick moment of joy. Let me give you a simple example. Think about a farmer. He has many seeds. If he eats the seeds now, he feels full for a short time. But if he plants the seeds, he will grow food for the future. If he keeps eating the seeds and never plants them, he will have nothing later. This is what many of us do. We choose fun now instead of working on something that gives us true success later. We must learn to be like the smart farmer. Plant your seeds today. These seeds are your goals, your actions, your learning, and your effort. You may not see the result today, but the future will thank you for it. The first step is to train your mind. Learn to see the bigger picture. When you feel like wasting time, stop and ask yourself one simple question. Will this help me get closer to my goal? If the answer is no, stop right there. Change your direction. Do something better. Choose something that gives you real growth, even if it takes more time or effort. Your brain will fight, but you can win that fight. Each time you choose growth over comfort, you become stronger. You learn how to control your habits. You start building your future step by step. Soon, these choices become a part of your daily life. You don't have to give up fun forever. You just need balance. First, do what helps your future. Then, enjoy a break. That way, your time becomes powerful. You build success and enjoy life at the same time. It's not about being perfect. It's about being aware. Don't let quick fun control your days. Remember, real success takes time, but it also lasts longer and brings deeper joy. And you are totally capable of reaching that success. You're not too late. You're not too old. You're not too weak. You just need to start. Take one small action today. Even if it's reading one page or studying for 10 minutes, it's a seed for tomorrow. Believe that your time is special. Treat every hour like a gift. You only get one life, and how you use it is your choice. Make each moment count, even if the progress feels slow at first. Success is not built in one day. It's built with daily effort, even when you don't feel like it. When you stay focused on your long-term goals, you will move forward, step by step, day by day. So the next time you're about to waste time, pause. Ask yourself, is this helping my future? If it isn't, turn to something that does. Let your goals guide your actions. Let your future guide your present. You are the writer of your story. What you do today becomes your tomorrow. Make your life a story worth telling, a story of courage, hard work, and smart choices. You have everything inside you to do it. Now let's talk about another big reason why people procrastinate. It is something we all feel at times. It's called the fear of failure. This fear is strong, and it often stops us from doing what we really want to do. You might have a great idea or a dream you want to follow, but then a small voice in your mind says, "What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What if people laugh at me?" These questions make you scared. You start to think it's safer not to try at all. You choose to stay quiet and do nothing. But the truth is, not trying is much worse than failing. Doing nothing means no chance of success. Let me ask you this. What is really worse, failing after trying or living your whole life wondering what could have happened if you tried? When you try, at least you give yourself a chance to win. That chance is very important. Here's a story that might inspire you. Thomas Edison was the man who invented the light bulb. But do you know how many times he failed before he got it right? More than 1,000 times. Yes, that many. When people asked him how he felt about failing so often, Edison smiled and said, "I didn't fail. I just found over 1,000 ways that didn't work." He didn't see failure as the end. He saw it as learning. Imagine if Edison gave up after the first few tries. We might still be living in darkness. Because of his courage and hard work, we enjoy light in our homes today. That's the power of not giving up. So, here's something important to remember. Failure is not your enemy. In fact, failure is your teacher. It shows you what doesn't work and helps you get closer to what does. Every mistake brings you one step closer to success. The only real failure is not trying at all. When you don't try, you learn nothing. You stay in the same place. But when you try, even if you fail, you grow stronger, smarter, and braver. That is the real win. Another thing that stops us from growing is our ego. Ego is the voice inside your head that tells you, I'm already good. I don't need to try. This task is too simple for me. Ego sounds strong, but it is dangerous. Sometimes ego makes you think you're better than others. It tells you that hard work is for people who are not talented. It says, you don't need to study. You're already smart. But this thinking can hurt your future. Let's take an example. Imagine a student who is very good at math. He always gets high scores. One day he says, I don't need to study for this test. I'm already smart. But guess what happens? He fails the test. Why? Because talent alone is not enough. Success comes from effort, not just from natural skill. If you believe you don't need to work hard, you will stop learning. And when you stop learning, you stop growing. Ego also makes you care too much about what others think. You might avoid doing something just because you're scared someone might laugh at you. But the truth is, most people are too busy with their own lives to judge you. You should live your life for yourself, not for the opinions of others. Your goals, your dreams, your happiness, these things matter more than anyone else's judgment. Don't let fear or ego stop you from reaching your full potential. Be open to learning. Be ready to start from zero if needed. Everyone begins as a beginner. Even the most successful people in the world started with small steps and many mistakes. That is the natural path to success. If something goes wrong, don't feel bad. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? That one question can change your entire way of thinking. It turns failure into a lesson, and lessons help you grow. So don't let fear of failure or your ego control your actions. You are much stronger than your fears. You are braver than your doubts. Start now, even if you feel unsure. The important thing is to move forward. Mistakes will happen. That's okay. Learn from them. Stand up again. Try again. That's how real growth happens. That's how dreams turn into reality. You are not meant to live small. You are meant to shine and succeed. Your future self will look back one day and be proud. Proud that you didn't give up. Proud that you chose courage over fear. And most of all, proud that you believed in yourself even when things were hard. Let's think about a student who is naturally good at math. He always gets good marks without trying too hard. One day he thinks, I don't need to study. I'm already smart. So he does nothing to prepare. When the exam day comes, he feels confident. But something unexpected happens. He fails. He is shocked and confused. What went wrong? The answer is simple. He didn't study. He believed talent alone was enough, but talent without effort is not enough. This happened because of ego. Ego makes you believe you don't need to work hard. It says you are already better than others. But this belief stops you from learning. It closes your mind and keeps you from growing. Ego doesn't just affect your learning, it also makes you afraid of what people think. You may want to do something big or new, but you stop yourself. You think, what if people laugh at me or judge me? Let me tell you something important. Other people's opinions don't pay your bills. Their judgment won't help you reach your dreams. Worrying about what they think only slows you down. You can't live your life based on their ideas. You must let go of ego and choose humility. Humility means being open to learning, even if you are starting from zero. It means understanding that you don't know everything, and that's okay. Everyone starts somewhere. Be ready to do small tasks. Be willing to ask for help. Don't be afraid to say, I'm learning. This is how real growth happens. Growth comes from effort, not from thinking you are better than others. Remember, success is not about being perfect. It's about working hard again and again. It's about getting back up when you fall. It's about improving little by little every single day. That is what brings real results. Now, let's talk about something very serious. Regret. Regret is the feeling of looking back and wishing you had done things differently. It is one of the heaviest feelings a person can carry in their heart. Imagine yourself 10, 20, or 30 years from now. You are sitting alone, thinking about your life. You ask yourself, did I use my time well? Did I follow my dreams? Did I give my best to the people I love? If the answer is no, the regret will be painful. It will feel like a heavy weight on your chest. You will think, I had the chance to do more, to be more, but I let it pass. Regret happens when we don't take action, when we are too afraid, too distracted, or too proud. We miss opportunities and then later wish we had used them, but by then the chance is gone and we cannot get it back. Regret is different from failure. Failure can teach you something, but regret only reminds you of what you didn't even try to do. That's why regret is so hard to live with. It stays in your heart for a long time. But the good news is that you still have time. You can make changes today. You can choose to try. You can choose to learn. You can choose to stop caring about ego and start caring about progress. The future is shaped by the choices you make today. Every small decision matters. Every minute you spend wisely brings you closer to the life you truly want. Don't let your future be full of what if and I wish. Start small if you need to. Learn something new. Practice every day. Ask questions. Make mistakes. It's all part of the journey. What matters is that you are moving forward and not standing still. Let your past be your teacher, not your jail. Don't waste your time feeling bad about what you didn't do. Use that energy to focus on what you can do now. The past is over, but your future is still open. You are not too late. You are not too old. You are not too weak. You are exactly where you need to be to start. Take one brave step today, and tomorrow will already look different. Let go of ego. Let go of fear. Most of all, let go of regret before it becomes part of your story. Live in a way that your future self will thank you for. You deserve that kind of life. Let me tell you a true story. There was a nurse named Bronnie Ware. She worked with people who were very sick and close to the end of their lives. She spent a lot of time talking to them and listening. Bronnie asked them one simple question. What is your biggest regret in life? These people had lived many years, so their answers were very powerful. She expected them to talk about money or jobs, but their answers were very different. Most of them didn't care about money, fame, or big houses. Instead, they said they wished they had lived their lives more fully. They regretted not doing what they loved and not spending enough time with the people they cared about. Some said they didn't follow their dreams because they were scared or too busy. Others said they spent too much time working or worrying. In the end, they felt sad because they knew they couldn't get that time back. Think about that for a moment. Do you want to feel that way one day? Do you want to look back and say, I spent more time on my phone than chasing my goals? That kind of regret is painful. Imagine realizing You didn't give your parents the love they deserved. Imagine knowing you never made your grandparents proud because you were too distracted. These small choices today can become big regrets tomorrow if we don't change. But here's the good news. You still have time. You can decide right now to live differently. Don't wait for next week or next month. Start now, because tomorrow is not promised. The only time you truly have is today. Close your eyes and imagine your future self. Think about how proud you'll feel when you reach your goals. Picture yourself smiling, feeling strong and full of joy, because you didn't give up and you didn't waste time. Time is the most precious gift we have. You can lose money and earn it again. You can lose chances and find new ones. But once time is gone, you can never bring it back. Every second counts. Even if you waste just a few minutes today, those minutes are gone forever. That's why it's so important to use time wisely. You don't need to make big changes today. Just take one small step forward. Maybe today you study for 10 minutes. Tomorrow you try for 15. Each small action builds something bigger. Over time, your habits grow stronger. You build momentum. And soon, you will feel proud of the life you're building. Discipline can be hard. Waking up early, working on goals, saying no to distractions, it all takes effort. But the pain of discipline is small and temporary. The pain of regret, on the other hand, stays with you for a long time. Now let's talk about something very dangerous. Laziness. Laziness is quiet, and it sneaks into your life without warning. You may not even notice it, but slowly it keeps you in one place and blocks you from reaching your dreams. Laziness sounds like this: I'll do it tomorrow. Or, it's not that important right now. At first, these words seem harmless. But the more you listen to them, the more your goals get pushed aside. Each time you listen to laziness, you are choosing comfort instead of growth. You are saying no to change and yes to staying the same. And if you stay the same, your dreams will stay out of reach. Laziness makes you feel okay in the moment, but later it leaves you feeling empty. You may sit on your phone for hours, but when you stop, you feel sad because nothing has changed in your life. You have so much power inside you. You have ideas, dreams, and talents waiting to shine. But laziness keeps all that locked away. Don't let it win. Don't let it be the reason you look back with regret. Start small. Even standing up and doing one small task is better than doing nothing. Read a page, take a walk, clean your space, or call a loved one. These small actions break laziness and bring you back to life. Remember, life is not about being busy all the time. It's about doing things that matter. It's about loving the people around you, learning new things, and building a future you are proud of. That is how you avoid regret. You don't need to do everything perfectly. You just need to try. And when you feel like giving up, think of those people who had regrets at the end of their lives. Let their words remind you to take action now. The future is waiting. Your best life is still ahead of you. Don't waste another day. Let go of laziness, let go of fear, and move forward with courage. Your time is now, and you are ready. Let's talk about something very important. It may sound simple, but it's a hard truth. Your comfort zone is one of the most dangerous places to live. Why? Because nothing new or exciting ever grows there. Imagine a seed that never gets sunlight or water. It cannot become a strong tree. In the same way, if you never try anything new or push yourself, you will never grow. You will stay in the same place forever. To grow, you must move out of your comfort zone. You must take risks, face fear, and do hard things. That's the only way to reach your true potential and become the person you are meant to be. Here's a story that many people can relate to. A man had a dream to start his own business. He had great ideas and big plans, but he was too comfortable with his regular 9-to-5 job. He kept telling himself, "I'll start next month." But next month never came. Months turned into years. Finally, when he was ready, someone else had already built the same business and became successful. He had missed his chance. What can we learn from this? Don't wait for the perfect moment. It will never come. There will always be something stopping you. You must start now. Someone else is working hard while you are still waiting. Think about athletes. They wake up early, train every day, and push their limits. They feel tired and sore, but they don't give up. They have trained their minds to love effort because they know success only comes through hard work. Now let me ask you a serious question. What is the true cost of being lazy? It's not just about wasting time. It's about losing chances, missing dreams, and building a future you don't want. Laziness takes more from you than you realize. Regret is one of the heaviest feelings a person can carry. Don't let laziness steal your future. Don't let it be the reason you look back one day and feel disappointed in yourself. You are capable of so much more. So how do we beat laziness? Start small. Big goals can feel scary. If you want to write a book, don't try to write 100 pages in one day. Just write one page. Small steps will bring big results over time. Use the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, "I'll just work on this for 5 minutes." Often, once you start, you will keep going. Starting is usually the hardest part, but once you begin, you'll find it easier to continue. Here's something important to remember. It's okay to fail. Failure teaches you lessons and helps you grow. But it's not okay to never try. Laziness teaches you nothing. It keeps you stuck in the same place day after day. Every successful person has failed many times. The difference is they didn't stop. They kept trying. They learned from their mistakes. They believed in themselves and stayed strong even when it was hard. You can do the same. Your biggest battle is not with other people. It's with your own mind. Your mind will tell you to stay in bed, to give up, or to do it tomorrow. But you have to fight back against these thoughts. When your mind says, "You can't do it," answer with, "Watch me." When it says, "It's too hard," say, "I'm strong enough." When it says, "Do it tomorrow," say, "No, I'll do it today." You are in control. You only get one life. There are no second chances. So ask yourself honestly, am I living the life I want? Or am I letting laziness and comfort control me? Be honest with yourself. The answer can change your future. There's a quote I want you to remember. The pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the pain of regret weighs tons. This means that working hard now is difficult, but regret later feels much worse. Choose effort over excuses. Choose to grow. Choose to take action, step out of your comfort zone, and become the person you want to be. Your future self will be proud. You'll look back and say, "I'm glad I didn't give up." The world is waiting for your greatness. Don't let laziness, comfort, or distractions stop you. Stand up. Take one step today, then another tomorrow. Little by little, you will build a life that you love and feel proud of. You have the power to change your story. You don't need permission from anyone. You just need courage. Don't wait for motivation. Take action, and motivation will follow. Today is your day. Go out there and make it happen.